Oh, perfect. So, this whole time that I was doing commentary, I guess you guys just got a nice little perspective of what was happening all on the screen. I didn't get all the commentary that I was going through. You probably didn't get any game audio there, unfortunately, as well. But it is going to be UJ falling 1-0 thus far on the hard point. I'm not certain what the name of the college is that we're playing at the moment, but I will have to double check when I get the second. I was just mentioning before I realized that unfortunately all the audio and stuff was cut. As I transitioned between scenes, some of the things weren't saved, unfortunately. But you live and you learn, I suppose. You got to watch most of the spectating that I was able to do in between. So hopefully you could kind of see what was happening. It was a very balanced performance by the opposing team. You can tell that they have some pretty good mechanics, and all of them were around that 20 kill mark. So they played that pretty well. We are going to be going into search and destroy next. So it looks like Titan was able to get the lobby set up. So with that being the case, we should be jumping into the game in a moment, depending on what they might say in the chat. Yeah, so it looks like we're going back to Karachi this time again for search and destroy. And I'd like to see some corrections kind of from game one. There were a few times where we weren't always checking corners and weren't always making sure that we were taking good challenges. So one thing I'll kind of be looking for and keying in on this second game is seeing to make sure that we are properly checking corners, making sure that we know who's going to be challenging what, and getting our trades. Especially in search and destroy, that's going to be an important aspect. For anyone unfamiliar, that might be popping on. It looks like I got one viewer. Way to pop off. But for anyone that might watch it retroactively, with search and destroy, it is the first to win 6 of the 11 rounds. So we'll go ahead and see. It plays like a tactical type shooter, where it's a slower pace. You only have 1 life, and your goal is to plant a bomb or defend the bomb from being planted, and either eliminate the opposing team or have the bomb blow up. So it looks like they are getting 1 sub in. So they're subbing Forerunner for Shaq. And we are going to go ahead and get started. Karachi, search and destroy. So we've spent a little bit of time practicing, doing a little bit of scrimming on Karachi, search and destroy in particular, and some of the other maps, just to continue to grow our map pool and be a little more consistent. Yeah, so we'll see how this game ends up rocking out. Let me see. It looks like we're perspectives 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to be able to start on offense. So if you watch in the bottom corner where the map is, you can see where all the different arrows are going. It looks like we're doing a full B execute. And for better or worse, they ended up sending 2 towards B. So it looks like they're doing a pretty default setup. We're going to check top bridge. Great pick there by Papidos. And support fire by Titan. They're going to end up starting to look towards the B site. There's one person that they don't know about, number 6. Let's see if he gets the timing here. Doesn't quite end up getting the timing. Good pick there by Titan. Little exposed. We know there's 1 square now. All right, hitting the dive across, going for the bomb. Let's see if we can get the plant down here. Looks like we are going to plant for that front corner. It's not going to be watchable from Coop's top, as far as I understand. But they were watching to see if we hit the rotate. Okay, we're going to know 1's cut. 1 might be climbing ladder. Forerunner's going to go ahead and back off. Tanergy might be the first one to make some contact. Good shots there by Tanergy, but he's going to need to play his life. Papedos is going to be kind of the guy that's just annoying, playing for contact here. Both Titan and Tanergy are holding each other's angles, which is great, and that's actually going to already be a round 1 for UJ here. Takes 7.5 seconds to defuse the bomb, and it looks like Rage is just going to opt to play his life. Does he have any picks? He does not, so he's not playing for any streak or anything at the moment. But good round there by UJ. They were able to take all 4, head straight towards point, and take the objective and get the plant down. So 2 picks from Papedos, which is great. 1 pick from Titan 380. Well played all across. So we'll go ahead and transition over towards defense. All right, so we're gonna watch to see what we do right away off break. Off our spawn, where is everyone running? Who's all going where? Good 2-2 split thus far. See if we can play for any sort of contact. Titan's gonna go ahead and make his way all the way up. They do have a smoke that they throw for B, but it looks like it's a bait. So they're actually gonna start picking. Oh, Tanergy just misses getting the second pick. And it's gonna be left to a nice pick there. Oh, Germ didn't end up seeing the other one. Oh no. So we're gonna know one's up top there. Carl did end up seeing him. Still can see him. Oh, unfortunate there. So that's going to be a round to insert opposing colleges named here. I've definitely done my my due diligence and making sure I know which college this is for sure, So we're going to head back on to offense, and let's go ahead and see what the call for the game plan is here. Gonna pick on them for not throwing any util, because we should be nading down towards bridge side. So we're gonna be gamble 4 stacking again towards B. We're not gonna know there's one on bridge. Oh, Titan did end up seeing him. Gonna have to play his life a little bit here. Does see Rage in the deep corner. We're getting some shots off. Where it looks like we're playing for a plant here. Germ does get the plant. Tanergy's gonna go down on site. It looks like we're gonna get picked from behind as well. Papedos is gonna go down. And Titan's gonna end up falling as well. Very clean retake there for the opposing team. And I think they're probably gonna have made the adaptation understanding that we stack 4 towards B. So let's, we're gonna see what we end up switching up going into this next attack after this next defense. All right. So it looks like there's a few that just recently joined as well for the stream. Welcome. You guys are, just so you know, it is a minute and 20, or sorry, 2 minutes, 120 seconds delay. So I just wanted to make sure there was no doubt between if a UJ player was watching the stream for some reason, that we weren't causing any sort of question into the validity of the game. But it looks like the opposing team is going to get a quick plant and going for it, but Titan's going to get a pick. Titan's going back onto bridge. Let's see if he can end up getting this pick here. Nice, gets a second on the round. Papedos is going to get a third. And it looks like it's just going to be a 1v4 for UJ here. Good discipline here. Well played by Titan in the smoke to get that pick. Looks like Rage is going to take his time, kind of clear his space, and he's going to start taking towards top 3. Germ, I don't know if he's going to quite catch him. That's some crazy timing. So it looks like Rage ended up dropping. They know bombs on site, so they're playing passive, waiting to see what Rage does. Okay, there's a chance that Tanergy calls him out and is going to get that pick there. Perfect. Those were some interesting little Call of Duty timings there, because the opposing team was able to... Rage was able to wrap through almost most of the map by the time that we were able to catch him, but we did a good job staying disciplined and we were prepared for the trade there. All right, so we are going back to attack here. Let's see what we switch up here. We've gone B hard both times. Let's see if we make an adjustment to start to control some of the space on either side. Yep, looks like it's an A call here. They are pushing up B hard, which is good. This is a decent call, but they're already maneuvering. They realize that we're not out fast. They're playing for contact here. Germ's gonna get wall banged, unfortunately. Good pick there by Titan. Great wrap there by Tanergy. Getting two. Papedos and Titan are gonna be watching to see where number 7, Doubt is. And that's gonna be a great pick. What a round. Well played there by UJ. I like the adaptation. Now that we're going to keep him guessing. Energy did a great job holding the space. I'm pretty certain he got 3 kills this round. So, well played by UJ. After the initial pick for the opposing team, we were able to rally back and get the next 4. So we end up winning it as a 3-0 round. So, going into our next defense, we're probably going to continue doing our split, which I think should be good. Perfect. We're doing a little bit of our buddy system. Let's see if Papedos can catch one up mid. He doesn't end up checking it. Great pick there on ladder. Don't know we. Titan's gonna be up on T2. Oh, it does end up mantling all the way up and unfortunately gets picked because of it. Tenergy's gonna see the one top fire. Doesn't quite end up getting the pick, so it's gonna be down to German Tanergy here. Oh, I'm not sure. Germ, great pick there. I'm not sure if Tanergy ended up seeing the guy that was on top red. Looks like he might. Nope, doesn't seem like he did. So Tanergy and Germ are gonna play for retake here. Looks like they're waiting to see. Bomb is gonna be planted on A, so we're gonna know now. Okay. So let's see what we opt to do here. So they do end up stunning, trying to stun Germ. Germ better check hop up to the left here. Oh, Rage must have been able to see his name tag. Swap back over to Tanergy here. Ends up seeing the one. I'm not sure if he saw the other. Big win by Tanergy. Well played, and the 2v1 gets the 2 picks. What a read. Ends up knowing that he's going to probably wrap towards the front. He's able to get the pick almost immediately. Well played. Awesome. That's going to be bringing UJ up to a 4-2 lead. Oh, okay. I was a little nervous my game might have crashed there. You just never know, unfortunately. Great picks there. Well played. Let's go ahead and see what UJ opts to do. Looks like Tanergy is going to split towards... I guess they are going to do a full B here. And maybe switch up the timings a little bit. I'm sure one of them probably got a hit on the stun. We'll see. They're going to be able to start taking space here. Papedos is going to check backside bridge, but there is going to be one. Forerunner is going to be tucked cubby. One's going to be top square. What a nade! Great pick there, opening pick there by Titan. I wonder if we're going to recognize where that nade came from. So Forerunner is going to get a free pick here. Ends up getting dropped by Titan. Our bomb was down, but we're going to recover it. Oh, Tanergy was ready for it, but Rage was even more ready. It's going to come down to German. Oh, big shots there by Titan, but doesn't end up getting the pick. Oh, Germ heard him, but wasn't able to quite get the kill. So let's see what Titan can do here in a 1v2 clutch situation. So a lot of words I just attempted to say. Doesn't end up seeing him up top. Oh no, and that's going to be the round. Alright, bombs defused. It's going to be a 4-3 score line. We're going to be going into round 8 momentarily. I don't know why it's not showing the... Alright. Let's go ahead and see where we are. Looks like they're doing another A break here, so Tanergy's got to be ready. He's gonna see one here, Cinders. Doubt's gonna keep playing for it. Great pick there, helped by Papedos. Gonna drop on the Cinders. Great pick there by Papedos. Great baiting back and forth between Tanergy and Papedos. But we're gonna need to make sure we're getting the row pretty quick. So we're able to get 2 picks. It's gonna be a 3v2. And the opposing team's gonna opt to play back a little bit. So let's see if we slow it down properly. They are gonna be up top. Papedos is gonna see that one crossed. He's not gonna check behind him. Oh no. Good trade there by Titan. And the other one ended up pushing top fire. Germ did end up seeing him. Doesn't quite get the pick. Titan wins his ones. Oh my goodness. That was a nerve-wracking little series of plays there. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know who was gonna win or lose that. Great shots there by Titan to take that pick. I'm not sure why not every single kill cams have been popping up for final kills, but all right. UJ has a chance to close map 2 here on Search and Destroy on Karachi. Let's go ahead and see if they can get this done. So the opposing team's going to opt to send 3 towards B right away. They're playing a pretty fast ability to retake towards A as needed, so it looks like they're already kind of pivoting. We do get a smoke down. Germ is going to look to get plant. We're going to get stunned. They're going to get stunned for info on us. Oh. Fortunately, going to get picked from top fire. Papedos is going to be late. This might be... yeah, it's going to be a little too slow here. Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes rounds like that are rounds like that. I don't mind the idea of trying to play quick to get the bomb down, but unfortunately we just didn't have a ton of map control to be able to get picks, to get trades for kills as they were happening. So that's going to be a round in favor of the opposing team, and we're going to be entering round 10 pretty quickly. Looks like it's not showing final kill cams whenever the defusal happens, which normally it does happen in the game, so a little bizarre it doesn't show it. But all right, let's see what UJ decides to opt for on defense here. We've done a pretty good job playing our defenses. Tanergy and Papedos were able to play off each other very well. Looks like they understand that they're going to start going A for almost every fight. Oh, great 2-piece by Papedos there. Does end up seeing the guy Cinders. Unfortunately, exposes himself again for the pick. So it's going to be down to Titan and Germ. And it looks like they're going to start to opt for a B wrap here, which I think is a pretty good call because last time they ended up trying to bang out towards A. So hopefully UJ is going to start their rotation towards B pretty soon. Oh, baby. That could have been close. That was close, I should say. Could have been worse than it was. We're going to have to be careful. Titan's going to start wrapping towards the mid. We make contact. Germ is going to see them both. One's going to cross. Titan's checking to see if... oh, he's not going to quite know. Oh, great. Okay. And Titan is going to take it down. That is going to be a UJ win right there. Well played. Great game out of Titan. Great game out of Papedos. German Tanergy were able to get picks in the rounds that we were able to take down. Pretty well played there by UJ. Awesome. So the series is now going to be tied 1-1. We're going to be entering map 3 in a moment. We're going to be swapping to control. I'm not sure which map it's going to be, but in the meantime, while they set up this lobby, I am going to go ahead and swap us over to a Be Right Back screen, and I will be back in a moment as well. And it looks like they're going to start. All right. We are jumping back into action here. Playing some good old Invasion Control. So the series is tied 1-1. Now it looks like UJ is starting on defense here. So let's go ahead and see. It looks like they're making a break towards mid. The opposing team I did hear, I think their name is University of Mary Washington Navy, I believe. But it looks like, oh, they're going to get picks across the board on both sides. Unfortunately, that looks like they're going to have 3 towards B and 1 towards A, so we're going to need to make sure we play for the A. Oh, Polars is in the cheeky spot. He does end up falling. Paperos does get the trade for Titan, which is good, but we're going to be down 4 lives going into the beginning of this. Germ's not going to be ready for him up close on P5. Titan does not quite end up seeing him. Hits him in the face with a grenade, but Papedos and Tanergy are able to get a pick. Nice kill there by Titan. And Eugen's going to take a little bit of control on the map, which is great. Tanergy gets another pick, but is going to fall. Papedos is going to get a trade. We're not going to quite end up seeing the guy that's up top on American. And then it looks like they're cutting through dark right now. Great pick there by Papedos. Polars is going to cross. Oh, Germ's almost going to shoot a teammate. But doesn't quite. And that's what matters. Titan's going to get a pick here as well. Great trades thus far. Oh, does hit the reload on the open. I respect it. Does get the rest towards dark. And just avoids the guy that's coming tank. Let's see if he gets picked. He does. Tank is going to end up... Another pick there by Papedos. He should be playing his life here. He's about 2 off for cruise. Might be 1. We're playing Firecar right now. Doesn't quite see 1 that's white. White's going to get a pick here. Start moving up. Polars and Doubt are close to the point. This is going to be a dangerous situation here for UJ. Is Papedos, who is laying down over there, they're going to be flooding. Fortunately, they got 3 towards the point. Germ does get 1, but is going to fall. There's 2 on the point at the moment. They're just going to need to do their best to start getting those picks. Titan gets 1. Papedos runs into his own nade. Oh no. That is going to spell the end of the round, unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, I can't say that I wasn't expecting the potential, considering we haven't looked great on this map historically. Let's see if we can turn it around and win an attack round here. I think we are 0-6 on rounds prior to entering this game, and now we might be 0-7. So let's see what we opt to do. Some good picks across the board for all the guys, but that doesn't quite end up working out. So it looks like they are going to start stacking towards A. Gonna make some contact on Titan. They're gonna flood. Titan gets 1. Titan gets 2. Energy doesn't quite get the other. They're gonna put and get Germ. Energy and Papedos. Papedos gets 2 big picks there. Does get out to avoid the guy that's in laundry. Good angle. Oh, unfortunately that's gonna be a team kill. Well, this is awesome. Great opening break here by UJ to take A control, but they're gonna already be wrapped towards B, knowing that they can chalk A. Let's see what we can do across the board. Tanergy gets a pick on towards A. Rage is gonna pick Papedos. Gonna be holding a pretty mean heady on side. Let's see, did they end up taking space? They did. Titan and Germ are gonna be aware of the guy that's towards orange right here. Tanergy's looking for the full wrap here. I like this play, but the timing might be a little awkward. We'll see if we can make the most out of this. Cause a little chaos. Great picks there. Tanergy and Titan both end up picking 1 each. This is big. UJ could use this momentum here. The only issue is that they're spawning pretty close. So Tanergy is going to do his best to play his life. Rage is going to get a pick on Germ. But Titan's going to get a trade back the other way. Titan's knows. Oh, unfortunate for the crosshair placement at the moment. One's going to end up going all the way. Papedos knows, but Polars is going to slide into challenge check dark. Pretty even across the board, but you're just going to need a pretty nice break if they're going to get out of this. Doubt's going to get a pick on dark. We'll see if Titan checks this angle. It's a pretty sneaky off angle there, and that's going to be 2 dead for UJ again, unfortunately. It's going to be a 5 lead advantage for UNW. Papedos gets a pick and spawn. Germ gets a pick in the back. They're going to need to take all the space that they can, quickly if they can. One ended up going. Papedos is going to look for the gentleman that goes towards Tractor. Oh no. It's going to be this is a tough position for UJ here, and they are also getting wrapped. Great dive by Titan to get on the point, but unfortunately it's just going to be too little too late. It's going to be a full wipe there for UMW. Alright. It's going to be an uphill climb for UJ here. Pretty significant lead, kills wise and takes wise for UMW. Alrighty, let's enter round 3. So we know that they pushed B last time. They flooded 3 towards it and were able to get 1 on towards A. So let's see what sort of accommodation we make once we do the same sort of break. Which looks like we're pretty decent break here. They're going to be flooding through. Oh, we might be caught out in the open here, unfortunately, and that's going to be 3 dead for UJ here. I'm sorry, I haven't been switching. Titan's gonna know there's 1 in rugs, but they're gonna be taking A control fast. Titan should have heard that nade. Able to get polars. Let's see if we can get on. It doesn't. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to, unfortunately. Papedos is gonna run in. I can't swap to his perspective. I don't know why it didn't let me. But that's gonna be A chalked already. Let's see if UJ can post as convincing of a defense as UMW did last round. We need Germ watching for the wrap here. He does end up catching him on timing. That's going to be 3 down for UMW. Papedos is going to start to take control towards Tractor, which is great. We can have orange control. That's going to be one of our best case scenarios. Titan just came off spawn. He's going to start looking to see if there's anyone on their team that's wrapping, which there is. So we're going to... Great pick there by Titan. Unfortunately, Oes gets picked. Energy is able to get a pick. We're playing in a variety of different angles at the moment. Germ's able to get a pick. Papedos should be able to get this guy for free. Perfect. They're going to know that we have orange control now, but they still have top broken. I'm not sure what our hope is here with all the different spacings we have at the moment. Unfortunately, probably needed to mimic what they were doing and play a little closer. They already got 2 on point. This is going to be a very difficult thing for us to win. Great 2 pieces. 2 picks here. We're going to have to flood quickly to get them on point. Titan gets a pick. Energy is going to go down. Papedos is going to be the next to make contact. And he's going to get wallbanged, unfortunately. Germ's got a decent spot, but they are going to be full 4 stacked, and that is going to be the map. Well, we know this is a weak map for us. So unfortunately, because it squeaked through, I do think this is probably something we should start banning. This is not, unfortunately, not always our best showing on invasion control. So that is going to be a 3-0 loss for UJ in map 3. It's going to bring the series to 2-1 in favor of the University of Washington Mary, UWM, I believe. And we're going to take a moment now to transition into our next map, which should be a hard point. I think there's a pretty good chance it's Rio. I don't know for certain. Let me see. Okay, it looks like we're playing a hard point on Vista. And with that being the case, I will swap you guys over to be right back while the lobby gets set up. All right. We are on our way.
Here we go.
So hopefully, I'm pretty certain everyone can hear your voice. Say something nice and loud there, Mr. Germ.
Nice and loud. Something nice and loud. How are we doing?
Yeah, that worked perfect. Let's go. Now I know for certain your audio is getting picked up.
Sweet.
All right. Vista. Good old Vista. Aren't you so excited?
Love Vista. Love a little hard point. Love the two of them together.
Hey, you know, my favorite part is that we actually did play it for the first time during our scrim on Tuesday in a while, so it worked out well.
We did.
But you go for it. If you want to commentate a little bit what's going on, or if you want to just try to bounce back and forth, I'm down for whatever. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment.
Yes, not vying for position here.
Definitely. So Papedos is going to challenge from stairs here, starting to look towards our break on P1. We get one pick towards railing and another in the bottom of steps. And he's going to chow the guy behind desk, and FaZe Me's going to take
a good
it.
steal on the point.
That's perfect. Taking that desk control. Looks like, oh, he's reading it. FaZe Me, that's my FaZe
solid
boy.
power position.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, let's see. There's one sneaking up on us top burger. We'll see if he gets the pick. Papedos drops, but I don't think he's going to expect him. Yeah. Oh. Unfortunately, there's a little bit of a team kill there. Oh. FaZe Me is going to get picked mid.
Tanner gets in a couple nice kills top burger.
Yeah. Let's see if we can start making some control moves towards point. Oh, Rage is going to get a 2-piece.
Another nice kill on point.
Fortunately, we're just going to have a few too many dead and coming in off respawn. Well, let's see if they took my advice, if they start playing towards P3. But UMW is already going to start to rotate, so they got some pretty strong control right here. What do you think about the Titan 380 SMG there?
Titan 380 SMG is kind of throwing me off a little bit. Not commonly an SMG player. Not sure how to feel about it quite yet.
Yeah, well, hopefully, Papedos hits the reload
go
out in the open.
outside of the map. He's gonna die outside of the map.
For some reason, in private lobby, the timer is shorter for you to run outside. Yeah, I don't know why.
I noticed like a 3-second timer.
Yeah, I died to it on Tuesday when we were scrimming, and I was genuinely semi-tilted. Alright, well, it's going to be a 60-point lead here for UMW. 20 seconds left on P3, so we start to look towards P4.
Titan
see what we
switches off of the sub back to his AR here. More
oh, yeah.
Nice job, Henry.
Does get the pick towards old.
They're just gonna bum rush.
Gonna get a little grunge time.
Yeah, I love right now that I'm hearing a little bit of the JV game in the background. It's perfect.
A little mix of everything going on down here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
3 on 3 on.
So Shaq in the paint's on a 5-piece at the moment. We do end up putting him down, so that is going to stop the streak. Great kill there by FaZe Me at distance. Oh, a little bit of an overextension there by Papedos. Energy's going to get one. Maybe a couple more towards point. Unfortunately, there's still going to be holding time here. Great pick there by Papedos. That was the top burger, gets a second. Well, let's make sure we grab the scrap time. Perfect. But we should at this point recognize that the opposing team is going to be rotating. One's going to be mid towards P1. I like this play by FaZe Me. Doesn't end up quite getting the pick. Yeah. Oh, this guy's going to wrap Titan? That's crazy. FaZe Me's going to get one, get a second, and the third's going to be top bridge. Let's see if we can get that trade. Fortunately, they're going to wrap them from Art. Great first by Tanergy. Knows where the next might be. Papedos gets one, but gets picked. Tanergy gets another. Titan gets a fourth. Alright, we're going to recognize that they're still going to be coming in off spawn. Titan gets another. One comes through P1. Oh my gosh, that would have been confusing. Rage ends up getting 3. Oh goodness.
Now would be a great time for you to recognize we should start that some P1 control.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been a little late on some of our rotations, so trying to get some of that control early. FaZe Me ends up dying. Gets one. Energy, great stun, but doesn't quite get the pick. Titan gets 2 on point. Let's see, Papedos is going to be the last up. Great first. Railings is going to wrap, get one. Good first there by Tanergy. Doesn't quite get the second. Oh, look at number 2. Look at that. He's pushing vines fast. We do get him. Titan gets 2.
Titan finds a nice kill.
Yeah, those are good picks. Oh no.
Hey.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, Rage has been cooking all series. What were you thinking as you were playing against some of these guys, Mr. Germ?
Ooh, well, Rage did seem to find a lot of off-rotate kills. Played in a lot of awkward spots where we don't typically see most people play. So he ended up finding a lot of easy free kills there. Polars, I feel like was the sleeper so far today.
Been pretty consistent.
Very consistent. Nothing crazy, good or bad, but definitely playing his position very well. Finding good picks, finding good time on points.
Yeah, you can see some of the ways that they light up the feed at times. It's gonna be, we get 3, but we end up going 4 down. That's gonna be a couple more picks there by Rage. Oh, what was it that yeah, I was kind of recognizing we, especially when we play a team like that likes to play with those weird off angles and sides, we got to make sure we're checking all our corners as we push through different spaces. There's been times we get caught looking at something or not checking something and they get a free pick out of it.
That's 4.
So we do get pullers on site. FaZe Me's on point at the moment. That's gonna be 3 dead. This unfortunately I don't necessarily see a way back into this for us. Let's see what we can do in the final few moments.
That's great.
Big picks.
Nice contest here from Titan.
Yeah, unfortunately it just doesn't end up quite being enough, and that's gonna be...
And that is going to be the game.
It is indeed. UMW is gonna win this series 3-1 against UJ Call of Duty Varsity. Fortunately, not the way we would have liked to go out for this week, but gotta tip your cap towards teams. You can see Rage is a pretty stellar player, and like you mentioned as well, Polars was consistent. Shaq in the paint was consistent for them, but almost all of them were flirting with that positive 10 mark. So they were playing their trades and playing their picks very, very well.
Very solid team there all the way around.
Yeah, unfortunately that means UJ's gonna end up falling, but you know, it sounds like Call of Duty JV might be making some moves over on the other stream, so.
Call of Duty JV making some money moves. Be sure to check them out there on Twitch.
Yeah, check them out on Twitch, UJ_esports. It's a good way for you to be able to watch that, but for better or worse, this is gonna be where we end up calling the stream here, but thank you, Mr. Germ, for jumping in and doing a little bit of commentary and spectating with me, so we will have our fun watching this back at some point, won't we? But go ahead, any party
Yes,
thoughts?
we will. It was a pleasure having me. I appreciate you having me on to give a couple words. Shout out to my family. I know they're watching today, so.
Awesome. Yep. Absolutely. Well, we'll see if going forward when we're not on the main broadcast, we'll have to see if we can kind of run it back on this YouTube channel. So we'll do that.
Right on. Go Jimmies.
Go Jimmies.